What's the definition of a job? I believe a job is doing multiple tasks for the same reason or the same person. Stay-at-home moms take care of their children. They clean up after them, they feed them, and they watch their every move. All of us have seen or known a stay-at-home mom, and if you have, then you know the work that comes along with it. I felt able to talk about this speech because some of my friends are stay-at-home moms, so I see it on an everyday basis. The purpose of my speech is to persuade the audience that a stay-at-home mom is a real job. Even though some won't agree, there are 3 key factors why I believe this is a job. 1, they work from the moment the kid's awake to way after the kid's asleep. 2, nothing they do for themselves is for themselves anymore. 3, on top of that, she also has to clean and cook all the time. The first thought I would like to discuss is how much sleep a mother loses in the first year. According to the National Sleep Foundation, the average person sleeps 7 hours every night. When people do not sleep for a long time, it's hard to bounce back from that. Mothers will tell you the first thing that they lose is sleep. A typical stay-at-home mom sleeps about 4 to 5 hours a night. They are up literally most of the day. According to healthday.com, a person loses about 350 hours of sleep in the first year the child's born, which means 1,050 hours of sleep in the first 3 years. The article says napping is a mother's way of pushing on. Even after all the grumpiness and the tiredness, a mother will still do anything to protect their child. Not only is being a stay-at-home mom tiring, they also give up any sense of independency. So many mothers lose their self in motherhood. HuffingtonPost.com calls this the silent war. It's the process of fading away from yourself, your interests, and your passions without realizing it. Most mothers spend their days cleaning, changing diapers, getting bottles, and so much many more. They come up for air not even able to answer simple questions about themselves, like, have I read a book to the end? When's the last time I watched TV? Have I even brushed my hair? More moms fall into this hole than most people know. According to RebelCircus.com, 75% of women experience this feeling after being a full-time mom. The only way to cope, that the internet says, is for them to show their true selves to their children. It is a way to connect an old self to the present bat-crazy mama that she is today. As if being a mom isn't enough, they have the title of chef, taxi, cleaner, and laundromat. No one wants to spend all day cleaning other people's messes up, but stay-at-home moms do it willingly. They do not get to go home after their workday to complain about their bosses like a typical 9-to-5 job. Mom.me.com says, getting stuff done is like planning a war. A mom has to check schedules, make sure kids are on time, and also find time to clean and cook and feed everyone else. These days need to be laid out step by step, so nothing is missed. No one thinks about the skills they must possess to pull these things off. Things are a lot harder for a mother than in a fast food job. Bruce from Circus4Moms.com article says, it does not matter the task, mothers are still willing to give it all. In conclusion, I want to share with you the real task of a stay-at-home mom and persuade to the audience that being a stay-at-home mom is a real job, an important one at that. They have to stay up 24/7. They have to clean diapers, they have to cook all the food, and so many more tasks, like running kids to school, running them to daycare or sporting events. Their lives are no longer their own. Like cooking for themselves, there's going to be a kid at their ankles asking for food. If they're in the bathtub, there's going to be a kid there saying, I want to get in with you. If you're using the bathroom, God, if you use the bathroom, they're not going to leave you alone. They're going to be at the door waiting for you to come in. I felt able to speak on this topic, like I said before, because I see the eyewitnesses of the craziness that happens in a stay-at-home mom's day. Because by the end of the day, my friend is frustrated. After all the stuff that she has to do, it's crazy. Everyone should be willing to accept this as a real job. The job is hard work. It's physically and mentally tiring on a person. If it was not for the women given life, humankind would be forever changed. Here, shut up.